Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys having a great Friday, and thank you so much for joining me talking, reviewing, and looking at all things Masters of the Universe. In today's channel, we have the next figure in the Turtles of Grayskull Wave 2, and that of Ram Man, the mutated battling ram. Unfortunately, I won't be able to unbox him, guys, unfortunately, but we'll take a look at him in the packaging. We'll look at the beautiful artwork he comes with. We'll compare him to the oozed version of He-Man, and of course, we'll be looking at the standard Origins Ram Man from Deluxe. All right, to see the differences in between the two figures, between Ram Man from Origins and this Ram Man from the Turtles of Grayskull. So here we go, guys. So we have Skeletor and Shredder on the top of the packaging right there. We have the Turtles of Grayskull, Ram Man, the mutated battling ram right here. Very cool. A very cool figure. A much bigger, heavier, bulkier figure from our standard Ram Man. I love the horns right there. I love the look. Looks very cool. I love the goatee right there. I love the shoulder patch with the spikes right there. Chain. I love also the belt was very cool. You got the ram symbol right there on his belt right there. Very cool. Of course, you have the vintage, their own version of the rocks blasting around him. The greenish, purple, blue rocks blasting around Ram Man right here. Of course, he does come with these, the same weapons that the deluxe version of Ram Man we got in Origins, with the two battle axes right here. His standard one right here, and the more updated version. You have the Master Universe logo with turtles right there on the package, the crossover. Very, very cool. Of course, he does come with the comic as well. And I wish I could show you guys, but I only have the one right now. And I have them encased right now because it's unpunched. With this really cool company. I've shown it lots of times. This Noseline company cases here. They do an amazing job here, guys, of keeping these cases nice and secure. If you wish to have a protective case in your collection, if you have an unpunched version. They do an absolutely fabulous job right here. Noseline, Nozlen, cases.com. I got these cases off of eBay if you're curious. Speaking of which, we have beautiful artwork as always of the ooze pit right there. Another glimpse of the ooze pit, which is like their own version of the slime pit right there with Shredder's face right there. So I probably have no doubt we're probably going to get the ooze pit at some point as a play set for the Turtles of Grayskull. You have Krang right there with Mossman and He-Man about to be transformed. There's old Ram Man with Skeletor. Of course, you can fit both battle charger axes into hands. Of course, the cross-cell of the other figures in this particular wave, which is almost like Ram Man-esque wave, because you have Ram Man there, and you have Raphael with Ram Man-esque armor right there. And then we have Beastman, which we have shown on the channel. And Shredder should be coming very soon. So the review on him very, very soon. Looks like almost part of the Horde, maybe, because he has the Horde crossbow right there. Maybe remember the Horde, maybe. Includes a comic, like I said. Pretty much, Ram Man did not hear his attacker. It was as if the wind suddenly choked him out. He awoke, covered in ooze, and he opened his mouth to speak, only to hear a bah come out of his mouth. All he knew was he was the master. I'm sorry. All he knew was he had a master, and his name was Krang. So apparently, when he got transformed, Krang became his master. But very, very, very cool. Beautiful artwork as always. Alright, flip this back around. Alright. Like I say, I was looking forward to this particular character, guys. And unfortunately, guys, like all the Turtles of Grayskull guys, I gotta say this real fast. I am still waiting. It's been a month since, I've been a month now into the new year. And so far, there has been no new figures at Target. As far as, Turtles of Grayskull or Walmart. I'm still waiting. The only figures, I've seen every figure I've shown you guys from the set here, except for Mouse Jaw, which was at Target, has been online. To the point where I don't know if this is a retail toy line at all, or more of a online toy line. But that's not entirely true, because I have seen toy hunting videos where I've seen these particular figures, like especially Wave 1, Turtles of Grayskull, at Target. It's just my Target right now has nothing right now, and I'm a little bummed out about that. So as soon as I get these figures, at Target, I will get them and unbox them for you guys. But right now, there's been nothing so far, and I'm a little bummed out about that. But there's still an amazing figure here, guys. I'm happy to have him in the collection. I got him off eBay, because that's the only way I can get him right now, these figures, because Target or Walmart, I'm sorry to say, I'm speaking from my own experience right now, guys. If you do have these figures at your local Target, or Walmart, hey, that's great, and I'm happy, and I'm glad you got these figures, and I hope you have them in your collection. They look amazing. Right here, he looks amazing. A big, bulky, very cool Ram Man, a very wide stance frame, and with this particular figure. And of course, let me bring out normal Ram Man right here. So here's normal Ram Man. Let me bring him down. Right, there's normal Ram Man. You can see the differences in the skull right there, his belt right there, where he's got that Ram symbol right there. Very cool. Big head sculpt right there from each figure. Now this figure has a much wider stance, a much wider frame, which is absolutely amazing, very cool. But the one thing that he does not have, guys, unfortunately, because I have seen unboxing reviews on him to prepare for my video, is the fact that this particular Ram Man does not have his action called out. Okay, like the standard version. So what I'm talking about is that like that. You can press down and press up. You have that battle attack version of Ram Man. This Ram Man does not have that. Okay, so he does not. So that's kind of a bummer. Like he does not have that really cool action call out with this particular figure. I think that would have been a nice little added effect. But unfortunately, he does not have that. But he does have a much wider frame. He still has the same legs. If I can show you down here, if I can. So he does have the same type of body almost, frame-wise. You can bend at the legs like this particular Ram Man too. But he does not have his action called out feature, which is a little bit of downer, a little bummer about that. But still an amazing, heavy, a very heavy figure. And a different ooze type purple. And I have He-Man here. Let me get He-Man over here in the packaging. See if I can show you the difference here. He-Man's got a much darker tone to him, right here. Where Ram Man has a much lighter purple to him. A very vibrant purple. Not much of a see-through purple, but a very cool, glowish, vibrant neon purple for both figures here. One's a little bit darker. He-Man's darker than Ram Man here. Like I said, I love the horns. I love the eyes. I love the look of him. He looks very cool. Like I said, I wish they would have somehow was able to keep that, his action call out from the vintage Origins figure and the 80s version. I think that would have been a nice little touch. And as you can see with, standard Ram Man, there with his battle axe and his other axe right there, it's the same exact figure. Same exact weapons. There's no difference, in that. So that's that. There's that. It would be kind of cool to have maybe ooze like painted on the axe, maybe, or something really cool. That'd be kind of a nice little touch right there. I do love the different chain here on the chest right here of Ram Man here from the vintage Origins version. There you go. So all in all, a very cool figure, and a must-have. I was looking forward to getting this figure when this was first released, and it's not, it's amazing, guys. I think they did an absolutely incredible job with this figure here, with Ram Man here. I'm happy to have it in the collection here. And I hope you guys will, get him as well in your collection of the Turtles of Grayskull Origins-esque figures here. I just wish, I have to play that long game or be patient, and hopefully very soon, these particular figures, at least Wave 1 figures, are going to be hitting Target soon or Walmart soon or somewhere, so I can, get them and unbox them with you guys, But still, there's been nothing. It's been over a month now, and I think that's kind of, I don't know, I'm getting a little bummed out about that, guys. But I just got to be patient, I guess, and play that long game, and hopefully, it's not going to take to like Wave 3 of the Turtles of Grayskull for Wave 1, figures to hit my local Target. I don't think that will happen, but the way it's going right now, I feel like that's what's going to happen. And I'm a little down about that. But if you guys have been able to get these figures in your collection at Target, that's amazing. That's great. I just hope that very, very soon, that will be the case for me too, that I will be getting these figures very soon at Target, at Walmart, because I don't only see them at Target right now, guys. I don't think they're at Walmart just yet. I don't know. Let me know if you do see these particular figures at Walmart too. That way I can look at both Walmart and Target, together. Online, I've been looking online and for both places, and still nothing at my local Targets and Walmarts, guys. And so, I'm just gonna play that long game and wait patiently. But even my patience, runs out, and I'm most likely gonna have to get these online. So I hope that's not the case. Because these are amazing figures. I love the look of them, especially Ram Man. I think they did an absolutely amazing job with the figure, with the look, with the Ram, the fist, head sculpt, with the beard. I love the eyes. I love the oozed purplish skin. Looks amazing. The only thing I'm a little bit bummed out about is that he does not have that really cool action call out like the vintage Origins Ram Man has, but still an amazing figure. And I'm very curious once I do unbox this particular Ram Man. I don't think this Ram Man, like with the head sculpt, because he came with an extra head sculpt with him. I don't think you can pop his head off here and maybe put it on this version of Ram Man if you wish. But I don't know. I'm very curious, if this particular head sculpt can fit on this Ram Man's body. I don't think, because of how small, the narrow armor here. The armor is much smaller than this armor here. So I don't think that's the case where you can swap heads from Ram Man to Ram Man, or even arms or so. I don't think you can pop the arms off. I don't think you can. I never tried it before, but if you have, let me know. If you have this version of Ram Man, were you able to pop the arms off here on these figures? Because I know for a fact that Origins figures have this really cool sheet of a piece of paper that gives you a diagram of the figure and shows you exactly what part of the body you can pop off and adjust and change on the figure. And maybe when I do get this figure, my second figure of him, I can show you which arms can be popped off, if head can be popped off, and stuff like that. And of course the legs can't be popped off because they're part of his body. But I'm very curious about that, and I can't wait to get another version of him to unbox with you guys and share and the unboxing with you guys. Okay, so just got to play that long game, guys. So hopefully stick with me, guys, as well. But I hope you do have him in your collection. An amazing figure, incredible figure. It looks really cool. And I'm curious one thing too, guys. About this entire line. I'm hearing rumors that there's only going to be 4 waves only of this particular line. I don't know if that's true or not, or it's been confirmed or not. But we just got to wait and see. Only 4 figures. Hopefully with that ooze pit coming, as a playset version of it. But one of the characters I'm very curious about, and we see him very heavily shown, of course, and that's Skeletor. Right here, there's old Bonehead right there, and I'm very curious to see if we're gonna get some sort of version like Super Skeletor, maybe. Maybe gets portrayed by Shredder and Krang, and he gets oozed himself, and he turns his very cool Super Skeletor, a big, bulky, with like Shredder here with all kinds of really claws or something really cool. I'm very curious, see how, if they're going to do Shredder. I mean, not Shredder. Skeletor in this line. I'm sure he will. I mean, you gotta have Skeletor if you have He-Man. You know, if you have the Turtles with Shredder. I mean, I have no doubt in my mind it will give us a ooze-esque Skeletor in the line, and I'm curious how he's gonna look in this particular Turtles of Grayskull crossover event. I'm looking forward to that, of seeing Skeletor in this particular crossover event. So I can't wait. I hope they give us Skeletor. I don't see why not. So I'm looking forward to that. But there you go, guys. There's a look at Ram Man from Wave 2. An amazing figure. A must-have, as always. And that's another thing about the ooze pit. You know, we do get. I still hope that we get the standard slime pit as well. Or if we do get the ooze pit, two things. You know, for me, kind of cool if we get like a changeable head that we can pop off and give a more standard ooze face sculpt. Excuse me, guys. Then then the shredder head, we can pop it off and change it out. But if we don't, I do like getting ooze pit for this Turtles of Grayskull if we do get it. But I do hope we do get a slime pit, maybe with a crossover with the Fright Zone, like a 2-in-1 mashup playset. I think that'd be really cool to get. So, either way, I do hope we get an ooze pit or a slime pit crossover. We can pop the head off and put the more standard, ooze skull on there. And we can have both versions in one toy line or one playset. Or do this right here by itself and get a standard slime pit, maybe with the Fright Zone, like a change-up. I mean, not change-up, like a big playset. And I think that would be very cool. But there you go, guys. There's a look at Ram Man right there. Let's go take a look right there. All right. I'd like to take the time now, guys. Oh, one more thing, guys. I just found out. Mark your calendars, guys. If you're not aware of this, but Toy Habits just released some information for the next Mattel Creations exclusive Origins figure, which should be coming out February 16th. And that of Stondar, the Origins figure of Stondar, will be hitting Mattel Creations on February 16th at, of course, 9 a.m. It goes up for pre-order. So keep your calendars ready for that or marked for that date. I don't know, you can get 2 or 3 figures right now. It's on the Mattel Creations website calendar, so it has been confirmed that the next Motu Origins figure, Stondar from Origins, is going to be hitting Mattel Creations February 16th. If you were not aware of this, but Stondar was shown in the new Master Universe Revolution Netflix show. He was shown on there as one of the champions of another world that Hordak conquered and fought Hordak. So I cannot wait to hopefully get this particular figure of Stondar in the collection of Origins figures. And hopefully that will lead to Rock On and Extendar and Cyclone. So stay tuned for that, guys. So like I said, keep your calendars marked and set for February 16th at Mattel Creations. Exclusive Stondar Origins figure is going to be hitting pre-orders, guys. Okay? But there you go, guys. Alright, guys, I'd like to take the time now to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you guys. All things Masters of the Universe, which could be the Turtles of Grayskull, which could be Vintage Origins line, to the cartoon collection as well, to the Masterverse line, to the CGI line. Hit that like button, and thank you for doing that, guys. It means a lot to me, so thank you so much for hitting that like button, and also hit that notification bell when you upload new videos. And of course, we'll be looking at some more He-Man figures coming up from the deluxe figures from Masterverse again, as we wait for new figures. Or hopefully Shredder will be at my doorstep tomorrow when we can look at Shredder for anything Master Universe, guys. So stay tuned for that. All right, share this video, guys. Also, if you have anyone who has a passion and they love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe, which could be the Turtles of Grayskull line, to the Masters of the WWE Universe too, which was another crossover event for He-Man with the wrestlers of the WWE. You know, the origins. You know, the I guess you would say the grandfather of the Origins line, which led, and then of course we also have the Origins line here, which led to the Turtles of Grayskull, to the cartoon collection now, all right, to the Masters line. I just noticed something about Ram Man real fast, guys. I didn't know there's a little chip right there in my Ram Man. I didn't see that before. That's cool. Sorry, I got distracted there, guys. My apologies. But I never noticed that with my Ram Man there. I love that little damage right there. Like he's, you know, I like that. I like that attention to detail with the Ram Man here. I'm curious if the vintage Ram Man had that particular little bump right there. I think that's pretty cool. But anyways, I'm sorry, guys. I got distracted. I thought that was really cool. But of course, you know, share this video, guys, once again, who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters Universe, which could be over 40 years of this incredible brand from the 80s to the Turtles of Grayskull, to the cartoon collection, to the vintage, I say vintage Origins line now, to the Masters line, to the CGI line, to Mondo, to Funko Pops, you know, to the Super 7 line, to Club Grayskull as well. I've seen some images of Club Grayskull, of some new images of some dinosaurs coming very soon from Toy Habits. Check out Toy Habits on YouTube, and he's got a lot of really cool information about upcoming He-Man products and stuff like that. So check him out on, you know, if you haven't already, on his YouTube channel, you know, so take a look at him. I mean, but 40 plus years, guys, of this incredible product. It's absolutely amazing, and I love it. And I hope to, you know, get more figures for you guys. We can unbox them, we can share, we can view it together, and have a lot of fun, guys. So, guys, once again, I hope you guys have a great Friday, and I'll see you guys on Saturday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.